Paradise destroyed. Welcome to the Demoncrat state of California. The one-party state where you get the opportunity to see exactly what the Democrats would do if they had all the power. Well, welcome to hell. The state where homeless is overrun, the streets, businesses have been shut down, and lives have been ruined. Property has been ruined, trees have been cut down, and the state is a wasteland and a cesspool destroyed by the Demoncrat rule. Welcome to hell, my humble home of Los Angeles, California. Man, it fucking sucks to live here. So, light them if you got them. Make yourselves uncomfortable as we proceed. Be back in a few seconds. Yeah. Welcome to another episode of Dark Skies News and Information, coming live to you from Los Angeles, California. And I know the Demoncrats are surprised to hear me back on the air so soon, after enduring yet another attack from a homeless vagrant on my physical well-being, as they try to attack me for standing up for what's right and pointing out what's wrong with this horrible place that I used to call home. My birth state of California, ruined, destroyed by Democratic rule. Fucking sucks being here, and I can't say it enough. So we're going to look at California, we're going to look at the homeless, we're going to look at the trees being cut down, we're going to look at the businesses being shut down, and the fucked up laws and the forced mandates of the Democratic Party, and how they continue to destroy California, and to set a precedent on what they have, well, plan for the world. So make yourselves comfortable, light them if you got them. You have just entered a dark place. California. Used to be a tropical paradise. Now it's hell. Well, it fucking sucks to be here. It ain't no other way to put it. Can't find no shade. Can't find no peace. As they lie about the number of homeless. Illegal aliens pour into the state daily, and our streets are filled with vomit and shit and piss and lazy ass motherfuckers who are not even from this state, who problems started somewhere else, only to be shipped here to California, where they could commit all the crimes they want: rape, pillage, steal, use drugs, and have no accountability, thanks to the Democrat rule of Newsom. And it's funny because it's obvious that the people that live here in California wanted a change. They wanted a recall. They wanted Newsom gone. They wanted Democrats up out of here because of the fucking stupid ass laws that they fucking create that ruin the state. They ruin life. They ruin harmony. Well, as usual, the Democrats cheated to keep Newsom in power, just like they cheated to get that motherfucking crazy-ass Biden in charge. I mean, it's ridiculous to see the type of place that not just California has become, but the United States, and which direction that we're headed by voting for the Demoncrats, thinking that they give a fuck about anybody but themselves. Well, they don't. Matter of fact, their aim is to destroy life, destroy harmony. California used to be a paradise. I was born and raised in this state, born in Compton, California. And even in Compton, California, they try to say, well, those crazy, y'all got gangs and y'all grew up with violence and all of this. Oh, no, no. I would take that over the shit that we're going through today anytime. I mean, come on. The state is a wasteland now. I mean, we don't have no shade because of the trees being cut down. We have fires all over the fucking place. We have homeless on every corner. They say it's thousands, but it's really millions. And then we got fucking crazy ass people coming across the border. We can't even call them illegal aliens no more, even though that's exactly what them motherfuckers are. Then we got, well, look at, the state, with your own eyes. I mean, you don't need me to point out how fucked up it is. Every time you go grocery shopping, anybody could tell you here in California that it's a motherfucker in there stealing. A homeless dude, and they're stealing. These people are not from California, therefore they have no care about anything. They just come in and they commit crime after crime after crime after crime after crime. And it's funny when you start to think about their logic behind their criminal activity here in our state. They feel like they have a right to come in and steal whatever they want. And if you try to stop them, they'll attack you. Vagrants. I hear John and Ken talk about it all the time. I hear about the illegal immigration. I hear about all the crazy stuff that's going on. But I don't need to hear because I see it. How many times have I been attacked by a vagrant? I guess, these people that come to our state to run us out of our own state. Been attacked by vagrants many times just because I stand up to them. It's not right to steal. It's not right to take people's property. It's not right to fucking lay in front of people's businesses. And then fucking the law shut your business down and the homeless move in. So it's really fucking crazy when you start to think about it. Is this the plan? Is this the Democratic plan? How is this making anything better? Having millions of motherfuckers sleeping on the street day and night. And what's so funny about it? There's nothing being done. There's no jobs being created, no homes being fucking... These people are not even from here. You can tell that they're fucking some type of transplants. It's almost like the Democrats flown them in order to destroy our state, to destroy our way of life. I grew up in a tropical state. California's right next to the ocean. The beautiful air used to blow in off the ocean, get cool air. And now you just smell the smell of urine and shit in the air as lazy-ass motherfuckers lay on the street day and night. And they want you to feel sorry for them, but they're not even from here. How can you feel sorry for a complete stranger who's committing crimes against you, who's stealing your property, and attack you if you try to stop them because they feel like they have a right to take whatever they want? And there's no consequences. There's no deterrent. There's nobody trying to stand in between them and your personal safety, your personal property. There's nothing. The Democrats have created a state of misery, a cesspool. I don't even see how it's sustainable that we've survived this long with people walking around with sharp objects. You heard about the story I did about the father getting his eye cut out by a vagrant with a machete. But what about the story of the father that was sitting in the restaurant with his family and had the vagrant come in and cut his throat and kill him? What about that? What about all of these people that's laying on the street that they want you to feel sorry for, but they kill you at the drop of a dime? Take off their clothes in front of kids, lay in front of nurseries. Oh man, it's just ridiculous. I feel so bad for California. It's my home. I watch my home just completely be overrun by vagrants, illegal aliens, and the outsiders. Because I can't believe that anybody that's involved in our government, as far as Mike Bonin, motherfucking Newsom, I don't think they give a fuck about California or the people of California. Because all of their laws are designed to destroy California and hurt business, Small business, that is. It's incredible, man, how the family's been destroyed. How they force us out on the street. So we out on the street with these motherfuckers. Everything is so high to live here. But why? This is the worst place on earth to live. This is a living version of hell. Only thing, we just don't have the fire and brimstone. Oh, we do got the fire. We just don't have the brimstone. So we do have the large fires, right? And oftentimes created by these vagrants trying to stay warm at night. Because it doesn't make sense to try to sleep on the street at night. It gets cold. Man, it's ridiculous, man. I really don't understand how it got to this point. We trusted the Democrats, and this is what they gave us. They gave us the Democrat state of California. And even though the people want Newsom out and want these laws to be changed and, want some type of accountability for the homeless, because if you steal, you should go to jail or at least have some type of deterrent to keep you from stealing. You're laying in front of people's businesses, taking a shit in front of businesses. And not just a small business, It's a lady shitting in front of Ralph's. I mean, what kind of woman don't have no fucking pride in her fucking self that she'll pull down her pants and take a shit in front of the store? Nobody can stop her. And somebody got to clean up her shit off the ground. Man, it's incredible. And y'all think that this is sustainable with people pushing baskets loads of garbage up and down the streets as they collect crap that they don't even need. Why the fuck would you need a basket full of crap if you homeless? You ain't got no place to go, no place to store this crap. But you bring it into our grocery stores along with our food, where we bring our kids shopping, and they got to see this homeless epidemic in front of the store, on side of the store, and back of the store, up and down every street, from Malibu to the Palisades. Doesn't matter where you're at. It's a homeless element and a violent element. People that are not from this state. They come here in order to, make things horrible. To steal. It's free to steal. You don't go to jail here. You can use all the drugs you want. Never go to jail. There's no deterrent. There's nothing to stop you from, doing what you want. So we follow the Demoncrats in what they try to do. And they lie and they lie and they lie and try to tell us that the Republicans are evil. There's nothing more evil than a Democrat. The coats that they all worship. Fucking dumbass owl. Y'all fucking ridiculous. Fucking stupid ass Democrats don't have no fucking ability to lead. Should never be in charge of no state. I mean, Democrats are awful. There's no balance of power in California. There's nothing but Democrat rule. So if you really want to see what it's like, to see what Democrats haven't planned for the rest of the country and the rest of the world, I mean, no wonder that the rest of the world resists America and don't want to be nothing like this cesspool. I mean, they turned the fifth largest economy in the world into, nothing. Well, people are scrambling to keep their businesses open with all these fucked up ass mandates that the Democrats continue to throw at you to make it impossible for you to run a business. You gotta wear a mask. You gotta fucking have vaccinations, forced vaccinations at that. Or you're ostracized, kicked to the side. And they use these homeless people to ruin your area. Because these people came out of nowhere. California don't have this many homeless. These people have come from all over the country, in some cases from different parts of the world. And they're just here to, ruin our home, make us feel guilty about trying to have, the American dream of working and owning a home and raising your family in a safe environment. Well, you can cancel that if you're living here in California. There is no safe environment. There is no American dream. It's just dirt and filth and nastiness. Man, it's incredible to see. I look around and I see nothing but crime as I reach in my pocket and I scrape my pennies to buy me something to eat or buy food for my children. I have to look at, these people come in and just steal what they want. just take everything. And they're not taking food because they're hungry. They're taking bags and bags and backpacks filled with liquor. Hundreds and thousands of dollars taken from each business every day. I mean, we're in the tens of thousands daily. I mean, Ralph's lose money. Food for Less lose money. You don't believe me? Ask them. You know, ask all the places like Walgreens. They got people laying in front of their store day and night. Ask CVS. You know, how much property or merchandise did they lose to homeless daily? The homeless are the biggest fucking lie in American history. You got these motherfuckers coming in, committing crimes after crimes. But then we live by the laws. That's why I say there's two civilizations that live here in California. You have the regular people who follow the laws, work real hard, and we pay the taxes, and we keep the state with the fifth highest economy here in the world. And then you got a segment of society that don't fit in at all. Don't have no plans of working. Don't have no plans of making things better. Don't have no plans of improving themselves or the surroundings around them. They throw crap on the ground all day. They leave. I mean, we have to send garbage trucks around individually for these motherfuckers to clean up their encampments as they camp out on every corner, under every freeway, every block. Oh, we should feel sorry for them. It's not their fault. You fucking idiot. It is their fault. They come from all over the country just to come here to lay on the ground. And y'all feed them and give them your money. You know, basically empowering them. You know, what do they call it? Like when you're using drugs and you're all fucked up and somebody keep giving you money and you go take it to buy more drugs. What do they call it? Enablers. A whole state full of enablers. Or should I say a government full of enablers? As these people commit crimes daily and there's nobody to stop them. You know, I'm wounded all the time because I'm fighting against all these crazy ass people who are fighting me for my stuff. They're trying to take my stuff and I try to stop them and they feel insulted. Like, you can't stop me from taking stuff. What? Who the fuck are you people? How the fuck did you get in our state? Where did you come from? Who told you that you can come here and just take everything and then do drugs and lay around and then camp everywhere? Who told you that it's okay for that? That this is how humans live? That this is the American dream, to go shit on the street? Get high, pass out? Come on, man. This is really pathetic. And I can't believe how blind the world is that they look at the Democrats as some type of honorable organization while they cheat the Americans out of their votes. You know, they send out all these mail ballots, and that's how they do it. I guess I have to point it out because y'all too stupid to see that every time they mail out ballots, they're going to win. Because they're mailing them out to people who don't exist, and they're mailing them back in themselves. It's ridiculous. You can't win. I mean, if you're a Republican, you're too stupid to understand that the Democrats have cheated you out of every fucking possible vote. Anytime there's a vote possible, they're going to send out a whole bunch of ballots to all these different places. And you ain't never going to get in power again, Republicans. And I don't even think y'all have our best interests at heart anyway. So it really doesn't matter. You know, we have a two-party system that both parties fucking suck. One party is too stupid to see that the other side is cheating. And the other side just cheat their ass off. And then when they win, they don't make nothing better. They make everything worse. I can't think of one thing that the Democrats do that's, well, in the best interest of anybody other than themselves. You know, they're not helping the poor people. Poor people are laying on the streets. They're not helping the rich people. They want money from them. I mean, they're not helping Americans. The American dream is destroyed. The state is destroyed. Oh, man. Mikey, do you have any type of story that we can play? 'Cause I'm tired of just trying to explain to people. I want people to understand that this sucks, man, and something needs to be done.
1 million mark. 1 million. And those are the ones we stopped.
Yes, millions of migrants. You know, we call them illegal aliens, but we can't call them illegal aliens because we don't even have the right to, you know, describe the motherfuckers that are actually coming into our state. And I don't care if you're coming in from the southern border or if you're coming in from the eastern border or north. It doesn't matter. You're coming from all over. And y'all all end up in San Francisco, Sacramento, Los Angeles, San Jose, all over California. I mean, California is a cesspool, you know, like a big tub of hot, running shit. You know, the runny kind of shit, the diarrhea shit. You know, not that when you eat real good and you can produce a turd. No, this is the liquid shit. Pathetic and horrible and nasty. Who would want to live in this?
Yes. Some of them are kicked right back, but we'll be more on that in a moment because apparently a percentage come right back over again or try to.
So this is our immigration policy. And, you can't call them illegal aliens, but millions of them come across the border. You know, you send a few back, they come back. They keep coming back, and they keep coming back, and they keep coming back, and they keep coming back to the point where we overran. And the Democrats use them like a weapon. You know, Florida, you're going to be inundated with homeless people soon, you know, that came across the border. Because the Democrats use the homeless as a weapon of destruction, mass destruction, as they destroy your streets, your homes, your businesses. You know, they create diseases and the type of lifestyle that's impossible to sustain as rodents and rats move into your area, you know, carrying diseases like typhus. You think coronavirus is a problem? Wait until the diseases that these motherfuckers are creating start to spread. But since this is a simulated universe, it's not happening fast enough, you know, because the simulation don't simulate filth or the consequences of filth. It's incredible, people. I'm telling you, I'm looking at it and I'm amazed. I'm amazed that people will put up with this. And then when the people decide, you know what, we don't want this, the Democrats cheat you out of your votes and keep the same people in power that fucked you over, lied to you. Oh, man.
Get to the border numbers, but first, you heard it at the end of the opening to Bidenville, that fellow over there. He did it again yesterday.
Well, yeah, they're talking about Biden and his inability to say a person's name because of his cognitive fucking collapse, deterioration. Motherfucker standing there and his brain don't fucking work where he can't even complete a sentence. But still he's speaking to the world. It's incredible, man. Can't believe that this is America.
Don't walk in lockstep with them. We can't even ask questions at this point. If I were to say, how am I going to execute this? Then suddenly I turn into a conspiracy theorist.
Is that what I am? A conspiracy theorist? An anti-vaxxer? Or anti-homeless? Because I don't want people sleeping on our streets and camping out in our city, committing crimes against the people, and then not having no laws in place to prevent it, or to stop it, or to slow it down, or even curtail it, or deter it at all. It's just, man, I can't believe that this even happened, or it's continuing to happen, or getting worse. As all the trees are cut down, you don't have no shade. It's just hot, sweaty filth. Oh my God, is this home? Is this really where I live? Is this what we had to look forward to? I don't know, man. If you're a Democrat and you're voting for these assholes that fucking live on, I don't believe people are voting for them. I believe that they're cheating. I don't believe nobody wants this. That's why Newsom was on the recall. That's why Biden is on the recall. They want to recall him. The people of California want these assholes out of here, but they can't get them out. Because Democrats cheat to get in power. They cheat to stay in power. Then they use the narrative as controlling the media to make the Republicans look evil, bad, dumb, out of touch with reality. When it's really them. They're dumb and stupid and out of touch with reality. That's why humans are suffering here in California. You know, we have a state where everything is going to hell. This is hell. I mean, with the fires and all the freaking demons walking up and down the street that pretend to be homeless, but really they demons. That's why they force us to wear masks. Why else will we wear masks and the masks are ineffective? Motherfuckers are catching the virus. The virus is supposed to be spreading, even though we've been wearing masks for well over a year. Fauci even said that the mask would be useless, but then they mandate the mask. Oh my God. What a pathetic fucking state. And what a pathetic fucking showing by the Democrats. The Demoncrats. These motherfuckers don't have nobody's best interest at heart. Well, they don't have hearts. That's why all these businesses are going out of business. That's why people are moving out of the state. People who are from the state are leaving their home because these evil motherfuckers have come here and destroyed our state. And we're watching it get worse and worse. Man, we about to take a quick break. I'm about to light one because I'm so sick of just taking all of this disgusting bullshit in. So, let's take a break and we'll be back to talk a little bit more about Biden, the Demoncrats, and the state of California. And I mean the state of it, not the state, but the state of it. Oh my God.
Rappers and a handful of hardcore followers. The new wave of artists are hitting the music scene tonight.
What's done in the dark will come to the light.
When we come through with the takeover, we make the game over. I'm from the state of low riders and street soldiers. We drop like boulders, cause we hitting hard. Every single player hater know just who we are. We the homies from the lay low, I and C. Perpetrating motherfuckers gon' remember me. I don't pretend to be, so don't hate on me. Snitching to the cops cause you wanna get rid of me. Talking about you murder me, homie, I know you heard of me. Creeping through the dark in the Oldsmobile. Drive by, shoot to kill, so watch your step. Big stocks won't stop, I keep the pussy wet. Break bread or kick rocks. 187 on the motherfucking cops. Yeah, the streets are hard and we want it, we get it. Homie, it's like that. If you got it, I'll take it. Homie, we ain't faking.
Take it over. We take it over. I see you trying hard, but we do it better. I know what you think when we coming over. I know what you think, but you better don't try to play, cause the game is over. We took
You can't break me, never make me bust a softer beats. This outlaw style got a brother off the streets. Mr. Laura Tucker, sue me, I won't stop till we get justice for these crooked cops on my block. Time Warner full of sissies, tell them all to miss me. A bunch of hypocrites, whistling Dixie. Good riddance, cause you never should've touched me. You cowards knew you couldn't take the pressure, I'ma make you suck. Trust me, and cry when they drop me. Can they stop me? Trying to sell for million copies. If I wasn't spitting, it'd be prison to death. This rap game, all we got left. So try to comprehend where we coming from. Life is an outlaw, ain't meant for everyone. So here we come, recognize how we organize. Strategize, now we unify, brothers on the rise. And we don't stop, don't stop, don't stop.
Take it over. We take it over. I see you trying hard, but we do it better. I know what you think when we coming over. I know what you think, but you better don't try to play, cause the game is over. We took it over.
Big ditto, push the big hit on. You hopping and popping, how about you hop up on my pedals? Got dirt on my pedals, I broke a few diddles. It really don't matter, cause I'm only here to spit on and get on, shit on, nigga. Do it to him, Digo, double right on, nigga. I'm sagging it, bagging it, slinging dubs. You motherfuckers think the wash is all soap and suds. What's up, girl? If you're trying to get a dub sack page, man, the whole say D-Lo keep so crazy. Popping that shit don't phase, man. I need my chips and the dip is like gravy.
Now back to the lecture at hand. Perfection is expected and I'm feeling that demand. Los Angeles, broad day gunning, that ain't no earthquake, it's just Dre coming. If this shit ain't played, the party ain't bumping. If I don't show up, the hoes ain't fucking. Real talk. Cali sunshine, come visit. Just don't stop at stop signs with bullet holes in it. All-Star League, you riding benches. I handles my business, fuck fake niggas. I sell game, $250,000 a track. Snooping a good doc, back with a brand new sack. Shit's wrong, money gone, I blast. Out of town, out of bounds, no pass. Running up, talking shit, get smashed. Shoot first, ask questions last.
Take it over. We take it over. I see you trying hard, but we do it better. I know what you think when we coming over. I know what you think, but you better don't try to play, cause the game is over. We took it over. Took it over. We took it over. Took it over. Yeah.
I want to start off by saying, fuck the Democrats. This is Compton, California. We the West Coast. We're taking our streets back. We're taking our state back. Fuck a Demoncrat. I hope you're listening, Washington. We the people of the United States fucking don't longer fuck with the Democrats. We cool. Y'all fucking demons. Y'all liars. You devil worshippers or fucking owl worshippers or whatever the fuck that thing y'all be out there looking at. It's fucking weird ass people. This shit is over, y'all. I'm telling you. It won't be no new world order. It won't be no motherfucking one world government. We'll never fucking fall in line with you motherfuckers. Y'all need to figure that shit out now. So, population reduction, is that really what this is? Because it looks pathetic and stupid and unplanned. Dumb motherfuckers. Anyway, let me continue. I'm your host, L.C. Grays, motherfucker. Real man, real person. And I'm standing here, standing up for my state. Standing up for my home. The place where I was born, raised, and I'm looking at it be destroyed by fucking lying-ass fucking politicians as they pass laws to continue to ruin our home, where we live, where our families reside, where our children were raised. I mean, it's really, really, really bad when I start to think about how worse y'all are than anything that ever fucking hit California. Y'all worse than AIDS. You're worse than gang violence. You're worse than anything that California had to deal with in the past. You know, illegal immigration. No, this is not illegal immigration, folks. This is an insurrection. The insurrection that they claim the white people did when they ran up in the White House and put their feet up. No, this is worse. You're using these homeless people as a motherfucking weapon of mass destruction. As you send them in and they destroy the cities around them. You know it, I know it. That's why I keep getting attacked by them. Yes, y'all keep sending them to attack me, to try to hurt me. But you just don't understand. You know, I'm protected by God. I represent good, the light. Y'all are evil. Y'all represent that motherfucking clown-ass owl that y'all be out there looking at. Fucking weird. Democrats, y'all finished. Nobody believe in y'all no more. So the only way y'all win is to fucking cheat. Is to fucking cheat with the ballot mail-in. That's the only way y'all gonna ever fucking win. And if anybody ever figure that shit out, y'all finish. Y'all never be in power again. So keep on cheating. Keep on winning while you're winning. But this is the result of your winning. When people look at how you win and how things look after you win, they're gonna get tired of that shit. That's why motherfucking Biden was on the recall list and it worked. So many people signed that shit that motherfucker was about to get recalled until y'all cheated to help him. And all of y'all came here to have his back, to support this. If y'all really had a heart or really gave a fuck about America or the American people, y'all be like, well, you know, man, what you're doing in California is fucked up and it's making Democrats look bad. It's not what we into. But I guess it is. So, somebody like me have to point it out. You know, I've been silent for long enough. Everybody's been silent for long enough. Sitting there watching as the world turned towards evil, darkness. Nobody here gives a fuck. So, we're going to have to be strong, people. We're going to have to push away. You know, stop voting Democrat. You just got to. I don't give a fuck if you vote independent. Vote for a goddamn turkey in a cage. Vote for anybody but those motherfuckers. Don't put them in power anywhere in the country. Yeah, I'm speaking down on the Democrats, even though my family has been Democrats there my entire existence. But this is not the same Democratic Party. It is not. I'm sorry. I just have to tell you the truth. These Democrats don't give a fuck about nobody. Man. And then we look at our president. How does this motherfucker sound?
And I want to thank that fellow down under. Thank you very much, pal.
Wait, who's that motherfucker down under? Who is he talking about? We don't even know who he's talking about because he doesn't even know who he's talking about. Cognitive decline. And I got more shows on cognitive decline. This is what happens to an old motherfucker when they get old. I'm getting older. I forget shit. This motherfucker twice my age, I think.
Appreciate you, Prime Minister. I'm honored today to be joined by two of America's closest allies, Australia and the United Kingdom, to launch a new phase of the trilateral security cooperation among our countries.
What was that? So he says, thank you,
Prime Minister Morrison and Prime Minister Johnson said, I want to thank you.
But he couldn't say thank you, Scott, or he had to fish around for... He couldn't remember his name.
Of course he couldn't remember his name. He having some form of dementia. That means somebody else is running the country, because if you have dementia, you can't run the country. We're talking about the United States of America. This motherfucker couldn't run a library in motherfucking Wichita if he had that much cognitive decline where he can't even remember the leader of Australia's name. How you gonna call Australia an ally, give them all of that technology, join forces with them, and don't even know the motherfucking name? For real? Is this the way our government is going? This is who y'all voted on? Did y'all hate Trump that much? Y'all fell for the narrative? Because you know the Democrats run the narrative. The media is all Democrats. And even the ones that are Republican, it's owned by the same company as the Democrats. I'm trying to point this shit out to y'all so y'all know the truth. You've been played. You've been had. You fucking with stupid AIs that are making decisions for dumb humans that can't make decisions for themselves. And Democrats, you know, they follow these AIs. They follow all of this computer-generated info, thinking that, you know, that they're so smart. They're so far ahead of the Republicans. And the only thing to make you ahead of the Republicans is that you're cheating in the mail-in vote, period. I mean, if that was removed from your arsenal, well, you still get those weapons of mass destruction called the homeless. I mean, you send them in and the states go down quick, especially, you know, major cities. Los Angeles was a major metropolitan city in the United States, if not the biggest. It was like the second biggest. I know New York is very huge, has a lot of people. But LA has a lot of people too, undocumented. Illegal aliens, people that we don't even know is here. But they're here. You got people from all over the country here. You know, they're not being counted. They say it's thousands of people roaming the streets. It's millions. It's millions of people walking up and down the streets. That's the only way that it can be motherfuckers everywhere you go.
Thank you. And I want to thank that fellow down under. Thank you very much, pal.
That fella down under. When you don't know people's names, fella and pal can always fill in.
Yeah, fella and pal. The leader of a fucking country. A country that you hope to do business with and call an ally and a friend in a time of need. You know, somebody attacked Australia. I mean, we're supposed to be right there having their back. You know, we got to go protect that fella down under. You know, the fella down under, you know, our friend. It's ridiculous, man.
Not partners. Why can't we? Why can't we do it?
Because we're not fabricating something for the tabloid.
Fabricating?
Indeed.
I refuse to fabricate. I refuse to make shit up. I only bring you the facts here on Dark Skies News and Information. That's why we're the fastest growing podcast in the world and the best podcast in the multiverse. As we reach out and, well, give you the real when it comes to, well, California, the United States, and the world. As force mandated vaccines are, well, flooding our world. And our leaders, our fake leaders, listening to AI instructions as they force us to take these, well, we don't even know, the experimental vaccines, if you ask me, came out too fast. Didn't put no work into it. I mean, who are we doing this for?
Thank you. And I want to thank that fellow down under.
Is he talking about the devil? I don't think he's talking about the Australia. Why are they talking about the devil? You know, that fella down under, Satan. Yes, man, there's something going on, people. We need to dig. We need to do our own investigation on our government. Our government no longer represent us. They represent that fella down under, whoever the fuck he is. I mean, he didn't say the leader of Australia's name. Maybe he wasn't talking about him. We don't know who he is talking about because he don't know who he is talking about. Some weird ass shit, people, I'm telling you. But anyway, you listening to Dark Skies News and Information coming to you live from Los Angeles, California, from the Bay to LA. And yes, I'm back, even though y'all attacked me again. You know, trying to hurt me. What's going on with that shit? Man, light them if you got them. We're going to take a quick break and we're going to come back. Man, we run this shit.
Be hard like Rottweiler. Can you handle it? Can you handle it? The whole industry been in shambles. Everybody fugazi, I'm just changing the channel. Kendrick Lamar, the people's champion, I'm animal for analysts. Career damaging verses, meditating when candles lit. I like my raps extra prolific. Some freestyling, no lunch tables and park benches. And I won't mention my 10,000 hours in training while juggling game banking. My balancing was tremendous. And now we look at the competition as quick submissions. They tapping out before we even get a chance to miss them. What this about, is it money or skill? Maybe it's both, and I got large amounts of it, it's real. You see, my oath is very unbreakable. My style is never mistakable. I can see y'all incapable to be the god MCs, you know me well. Ridiculous, venomous, hate in my heart. The sinister, run for cover, my lineage prove itself. I'm rolling deep in their paper like two Adele's. Before scholars, I flow tighter than virgin lips. We here to shake the game up and you're flying through turbulence. Everything is high stake nowadays. That's how I play nowadays. It's like an 8-ball to the face nowadays. I'm laced nowadays. My gun is off the waist nowadays. It's 7 figures and retainer for the case nowadays. I'm talking higher power every other hour. Since Eddie Bowers and stash boxes and lead showers. Breaking the padlock and the dead coward. Dying 1,000 deaths. Entire lions surround itself with bears watching. Nigga, you share profit. This is what they want, I'm the one. This is vintage from 1980-some. I'm the son of the pioneer that got you near the sun. Play with him, bitch, you better off voting for Donald Trump. I'm yelling Mr. Kanye West for president. He probably let me get some head inside the residence. I'm in the White House going all out, bumping college dropout. God bless Americans. Nothing more influential than rap music. I merge jazz fusion with the trap music. I mix black soul with some rock and roll. They never box me in, I'm David blaming all you hoes. Oh yeah, let's go there. My DNA is DMT, I'm so rare. My juvenile was wilder than the no yeah. A locomotive, couldn't track me down in my co-rap. Running this shit with 4 pimps. Son of a bitch, I might demolish your bitch right in front, yeah. Chico, what have you done here? Debo, all of it 1 year. Mississippi to California, it gets annoying. Niggas wanna deploy him and bitches wanna adore him. But industry shit ain't for him, probably thinking it's for him. Only one me, swallow the key and kicking the door in. Never leasing my foreign, Mr. Valak Victorian, studied the game before them. Listen till you report them. Baby rappers support them. To the grave I deport them. Corporations extort them. I'm snapping off my endorphins. An alien mighty morphin. My radius rather gorgeous. 100 built to the domain. 100 million my fortune. They call me back in the morning. You're racing against the tortoise. Pace myself is important. Lace myself with the wisdom. My playing is enormous. So pay them in for performance. Saucy Harlow my garments. Jimmy Kendrick's performing. This fucking studio haunted. I tell a bitch, don't sweat me. I kill it so fucking beat if cold, let me. Please call. Eve should've never sent the instrumental. Every time I start writing, I get sentimental. This shit is just not fair. But why the fuck should I care? The story of your life here. 2 young stars was born and y'all go die here. Oh Lord, gotta be the yam. Billboard list need Tupac down. But number 9, make sure he lives on, yeah. Oochie, coochie, pussies in the trance. Every day a celebration. But even the valley peak to me is not validation. Nigga, this TDE and my doggies be salivating. Salaries, better ratings, and casualties all around me. Don't make me do demonstrations. Wow. Murder my allegations and burning my finger traces and turning my power pages and earning royalty payments. I'm sorry you're not relating, this party is reservated. I kill it so motherfucking beat if J. Cole say it. My nigga each at the instrumental, I gotta slay it, I gotta lay it, gotta show you fuckers I'm not to play with. The records have been my favorite, King Kunta the fucking greatest. Whoa! Burning my lever. Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all.
Dark Skies News and Information, Compton, California. I hope you listen in Washington. I hope you listen in Moscow. I hope you listen in UK. We the people. And I'm the people's champ.
Hey, let's get the proceedings proceeding this evening. No promethazine, I'm a king, no leaning. I got a better way to fight these demons. Fuck do you know about my pain? Blah. Let's get the proceedings proceeding this evening. No promethazine, I'm a king, no leaning. I got a better way to fight these demons. Fuck do you know about my pain? If I quoted, nigga, I wrote it, nigga. 6 headshots, Ollie wrote a nigga. Pop another clip and I'm reloaded, nigga. Ain't no way around it, I'm the coldest, nigga. Do a nigga dirty like your clothes, my nigga. Get you clinked up, then I fold you, nigga. Shout out to the haters who promote a nigga. Flow hot, whip cold, I'm bipolar, nigga. But I don't like to talk about a rover, nigga. Keep this shit 100, I just sold it, nigga. Tired of police.
Man, let's cut that shit out. We're doing too much, right? You're gonna make people mad. Man. First, let me start off by saying you're listening to Dark Skies News and Information, coming to you live from Los Angeles, California, from the Bay to LA. Man, y'all just don't understand war and combat. Man, some of us been through some shit. So how you gonna put us through some shit and then think we can't go through some shit? You're the one that's not ready. You need to rethink your approach. What you're doing right now ain't working, not gonna work. Man, if you want to do population reduction, why don't you get rid of them Scoonies that you got destroying our city? You know, get rid of them. You know, maybe the resources, last. You know, or are you really going to drop California into the ocean? Is that even possible? Is it possible to kill people on all the coastlines of the world, you know, to bring down the population? You know, so it's just a few left so they can kick back and enjoy the fruits of, well, the world. It's ridiculous, man. It's a bad plan. Even if you have an AI helping you, you're not going to be able to fucking implement that. Especially when you got puppets like motherfucking Biden on your team. You know, Biden's on your team, you're losing.
Thank you. And I want to thank that fellow down under. Thank you very much, pal.
It's bad. John the King couldn't even listen to it without laughing. I mean, it's crazy, man. Is this really the world we're living in? Why do I have to point it out? I mean, y'all can listen to John the King and just be like, wow, something's wrong. But y'all won't listen to them. They get great ratings. I even listen to them. Nobody listening to Dark Skies, right? Or except real people. You got to be very smart in order to take this information in, not get offended. You know, just take it for what it's worth. Facts. You know, I can sit here all day and tell you all the horrible things that the Republicans have did over time. And why, you know, supporting Republicans is a mistake. Not good for anybody. But it's the Democrats showing a new form of evil. An evil that makes you say, wow, you know, is this real? Is it truly darkness that I see in my Democratic Party? The same party that had people like Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson. You know, my grandfather loved the Democrats. My family loved the Democrats. I mean, they still vote Democrats because they believe y'all to be what y'all used to be. But y'all nothing like that now. Y'all are some type of weird fucking sick cult. And you're putting your cult ideas on us. And all y'all people that's with them, y'all need to look around and see what you're doing. You know, see that you're hurting your own people. Yeah, you're a star, but we buy your music even if you wasn't with those motherfuckers. If you was by yourself, or if you was with us. We are strong. Y'all should want to get up out of that shit. That shit is weird. You know, all the people that are hurt by the laws that are created by the Democrats and the lies that are told by CNN, CNBC, NBC, ABC, FOX. Yeah, Fox, I gotta throw you in, because even though you have some truth in your shit, you're still fucked up because you've done fucked up shit in the past. I don't forget. You know, I'm like a skinny ass elephant. I remember everything. Oh, you like that one? I'm like a skinny elephant. Yeah, I'm a skinny ass elephant. I remember everything. At least the shit that hurt me, hurt my people. Come on, y'all. It's easy for me to sit back and point out the obvious, but I want y'all to open your eyes and start seeing it for yourself. I don't want to have to point out this shit, because what happened? They sent a vagrant to try to fuck me up. Kind of getting tired of that shit, you know? Tired of the random vagrant, you know, that just all of a sudden just wants to fight. I mean, when did that start? I mean, when I was a kid, I used to walk, you know, up and down the street and never see a vagrant. You know, may see a gang member. No vagrants. Now, you know, everywhere I look, they everywhere. But it's funny because it's like somebody taking mind control over them. because they just become violent. But then they don't just attack anybody. They attack me personally, just me. And usually I'm in places where there's a bunch of other people that attack. But I digress. I need to stop that, though. I keep telling y'all not smarter than me. You never will be. I'm hundreds of years ahead of you in intelligence. You have to use your AI in order to keep up with me as far as thinking. And the people that are with me, they think too. They are what we call free thinkers. You're fucking with a group of researchers who are researched to the end of this universe to try to find out what's really going on around us. Now, if what's going on around us is corruption, evil, and it's killing people and hurting people, poisoning people, removing people's rights, blocking people from being with other people, all of that's evil. I mean, I'm a true believer in there should be light anywhere there's dark. So I'll be the light. And I'm turning on the light today, tomorrow, and every other day that I live on this wretched planet in order to bring light to the dark, because that's what I do. I bring light to the dark. You motherfuckers are dark, and I'm bringing light to you. So when you see me, bow your head. You're listening to Dark Skies, news and information coming to you live from Los Angeles, California, from the Bay to LA. It's the reason we're on top. It's the reason that we're the #1 podcast in the multiverse. I'm not playing when I say that. We're holding it down, folks. I got you, AV.
Partners. Why can't we? Why can't we do it? Tribe partners. Why can't we? Why can't we do it?